I just want to say it gave me great hope there today to see that other group joining us in unity. And I felt really, really warm, and I just felt as long as we have the people together united, we have unity, we have power, we have strength. And the government don't want us together, they don't want us with this strength. So but we have it, and it's coming, and it's coming every week, it'll get bigger and better. So for the Irish and the people of Ireland, everybody welcome. I just want to say, so in our, what we've been working on, a few parents of secondary schools in our local area in Meath, we set up a Facebook page called Stand Up for Our Kids. And we felt, we've been fighting the system, and we've been writing to the Department of Education, Norma Foley, and everybody else that we could think of, trying to get the masks off our kids. And I got numerous letters back from the department to say, we are just following the guidelines. So we set up a Facebook group because we said we have to take it into our schools. And so what we did was, and what our aims are to do, is to teach the kids tactics on how to learn while they're in school with the mask on. And one of the main things that we want to teach our teenagers is to take the mask down below their nose at every opportunity. And we never thought about this a few weeks ago, because the children stay in the same classrooms now. They don't move from class to class. So what better opportunity when the teacher leaves the class for the kids to all lower their mask down below their nose and breathe. Imagine we had to say this to our children. Imagine we have to teach our children to take breaths of life. So we got a few parents together, and we had a barbecue last Sunday, and we brought a few of the teenagers from a couple of local schools, and the teenagers are all from like-minded parents, of course, like us, who know the massive corruption and who know that the masks are designed to destroy our children's health and to dumb down our kids, because lack of oxygen is going to demotivate our children. And pretty soon, children will be dropping out of school as they struggle to cope in the classroom. So we got a few kids and they connected, and they were all, it was just wonderful to see. It was like this moment today. The kids walked down to the beach, and by the time of the end, they had burgers, then we did barbecue. At the end of the day, the kids went into school the next morning with tactics. And I said to my daughter, now Yasmin, you know, you go to school, you were talking to some lovely teenagers yesterday, and they're going to take their mask down below their nose, because some children are leaders and some children are followers. And my child is a follower, and there's nothing wrong with being a follower. You can follow God. I'm a follower of God. Nothing wrong with being a follower. So I'm glad to be a follower. And so I said, so these kids who are the wonderful, we have to concentrate on our lovely leaders in the classroom, our warrior children. And the kids who have realised that have been struggling with school in these past few months and are struggling to obey the rules, these are the ones like ourselves, these are the warriors. Because these are the ones that are saying, hang on a minute, this is not right. I don't want to wear a mask. I don't want to stay away from my friends. I don't want to do it. So these kids want to leave school because of that reason, because they know it's wrong. But these kids are going to be very important for the likes of my child, because these kids are going to help our children and help them remove the mask at every opportunity. They're going to help them encourage their friends to reach out to their friends in the playground, in the class, in the yard, and at lunch, and talk, and smile. These leader, warrior children are going to be very, very helpful in the classroom. So this is the us a mask wave, will you? Can I have the one with the holes in it, please? You have to put a few holes in that mask. Holes, holes. Take off the mask. Anyway, sorry. Take off the mask. 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 Okay. So anyway, so now the group Stand Up for Our Kids. I think it has over 200 members of parents, like-minded parents. It's okay, love, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay, yeah. There's something wrong with him, God help him, something wrong with him. So, anyway, we have a few schools in Meath now. We have about 9 parents from Dunshaughlin Community Centre to school. So, what I'm trying to say is, and what our message is out there for you parents is, so we have to work on getting more parents in each school. So if we have 1 parent in each school, we need a 2nd parent in each school, because the parents are going to be the like-minded parents who are going to teach their children. Their children are going to be leaders or followers, and the warrior children are going to help the poor, weaker children. This is how we're going to do it. Our children are, and Peter told me this, Peter Sodom, you told me this, in the early days when I wasn't sending Yasmin back to school, and Peter said to me, Jean, you will be given in to the government by taking your child out of school. Your child has a right to an education, and she's a right to a proper education. So you have to fight against the man. Peter was the man. Well done, Peter, thank you for that. Anyway, so I feel very, very hopeful for this. So in every town and every community, I need all you parents to work on your skills, your problems, your kids' skills. It's very important that we tie the parents and the children. The children, if we give them chances, despite your system at the moment, but we the parents are helping the system. We don't want our children going up there and trying to stand up against the teacher. We don't want them getting into trouble. We don't want our children, being rude or disrespectful for anybody. We want them to behave the way we're behaving. Nice, They may not be brave enough to do it on their own, but when you get involved with the kids, it will